There's my wallpaper finally to not strive because I don't want to see that game anymore. So now it's out of my mind. Like I said, I'll play it when the next DLC character or when I want to come out, which is going to be until at least August. By the end of August, that's when I'll come back to it. Hopefully it's Jam. I hope it's Jam. If it's Jam, I'm definitely coming back, but I really don't think I'm gonna last. If I play for 1 2 days, I'm like, I'm done with this game. See you later. I just don't think I'm gonna go very far with it. So how's everybody doing today? Weekly resets. So. Still debating on whether I want to buy, but what's up, Vix? How you doing? What's going on with you? You're still playing Guilty Gear Strive, huh? Saw you playing it earlier. I was like, you're still hooked on that game. Like I said, I'll be back when Jam comes out. But even then, I probably you're only gonna see me for a brief moment, and I'm gonna be like, "See ya," because I love the character, and I'm just like, "Yep, let me see what they did to her, and then watch it go and cry because she's such a shell of her former self." Said they ruined my baby girl, my baby girl. It's my character. Yeah, basically, all you saw you doing was 2 moves. I was just like, I mean, you find that fun, I guess. You're literally just spamming 2 moves, and you're beating him. I was like, man. Well, yeah, if he doesn't know how to play fighting games, then yeah, he's not going to know how to do anything. I guess. I guess. That's all I can say is I guess. Yeah, but at least you can do. But you don't just see somebody spamming 2 moves all the time. It's like when you're playing Ramlethal, it's all you got to do is slash hard slash because it's so good. Keep people away, spam that move from a distance, and you'll win. Because you're safe. You don't have to worry about retaliation. And if somebody gets near you, super. Instant win. What's up, Shuba? How you doing? Good to see you. How you doing, dude? Yeah, I'm just saying. I just feel like when you play the game, it just feels like, damn, it's so easy, you know. And that's what pisses me off. It's like Guilty Gear was always known for complexity, and it just the simplicity of it just kills me, dude. It's like this is not Guilty Gear, you know? That's what I mean. I mean, this is coming from you. Yeah, I mean, you don't even play like the series at that level, and even you think it's too easy. So it's like, come on, you know, it's different. Like I'm saying, it's too easy compared to you don't play Guilty Gear, you know, like you're on the other end of the spectrum where you don't play the series, or I play the series pretty religiously. And you're saying it's too easy coming from, you're kind of just delving into the game. So that to me has a lot of weight. The fact that you're saying it's too easy. See what I mean? It's like, even the fact that you're like, oh, this is piss easy. And it's like, and you don't even like play Guilty Gear at that level. Even you notice it, so again, your opinion has a lot of weight. It's different when I say it's too easy because I'm a veteran who's played Guilty Gear so much. So they might say, well, you're just one of those hardcore players that thinks everything's too easy. So your opinion is a minority thing, whereas you're coming from somebody on the other end who doesn't play the series, even says it's too easy. Is like, okay, that's a problem when you got a casual or a newcomer saying it's too easy. That's a problem. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, it's not even satisfying. I don't think it brings you any satisfaction. But there's a lot of people that do find like satisfaction because they love winning.
As you wish, me work. Speed of light.
Okay.
One shot. Descend.
Yeah. Yeah, just wait and watch somebody to do something. It's like it's boring, but that's the best option. Again, it's Street Fighter style gameplay. That's how Street Fighter plays. It's better just to wait for your opponent to do something than do anything. What's up, Vimpula? How you doing? I'm guessing Guilty Gear Strive brought you because I'm known for uploading music. That's probably why you came to my channel. It's Guilty Gear related. Usually a lot of people come to my channel because I don't play the game. So, what's up, Coco? How you doing? I actually don't play the game. Well, not anymore. I already quit. But that's probably the reason why that you came to my channel. More than likely. Majority of people that come to my channel is because of Guilty Gear. And then they realize I don't play it anymore. Like, oh, that was fast. I'm like, yep. I quit after 3 days. I was like, I had enough of this game. This game's boring. I'm doing fine, Coco. How you doing? That's good to see you. Newsflash, Guilty Gear Strive is a boring game. Yeah, the OST is why. A lot of people subscribe to my channel because of the OSTs.
This meteorological transformation.
I was hoping to get into the game and actually play it as a main title, you know, because a lot of people used to watch me play it during the beta. I got hundreds of people watching me. But then I've got a hold of the final product and I was like, yeah, I don't like this. But I'm doing fine, Coco. Just doing my weeklies. I just didn't like the final product. I was trying to give it a chance, and I just didn't like what I saw. I was like, oh man, if this is the direction the game's going, I'm out.
Not bad, not bad.
Get the midnight phantasmal.
Big progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Something else to check out?
Oh, forget. Hey.
The price of a silver spoon.
Let's dance. Honey. Yeah. Get the.
You lied. No use out of it.
Don't.
It's strive to become the true Glamblue sequel. Yes, that is true. It's Granblue Fantasy version too. I'm like, yay. Another game I don't like. I tell you, man, I'm putting all my faith on all the cards on Melty Blood, dude. Melty Blood is hopefully gonna be the anime fighter that saves anime fighters. The anime fighters, in my opinion, have died. This new age of anime fighters is garbage. Anime fighters used to be so much more interesting. But because of simplification and homogenization, we gotta make sure they're all uniform and people don't have any expression. Because we gotta get everybody to play the same way.
Nice and spicy. I'll protect us.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
Dragon Ball is the true Marvel for. I guess I don't like. You know what? I ain't gonna lie, dude. I think DBZ caused all this. I'm blaming DBZ for the future of anime fighters. I personally think DBZ is responsible why all anime fighters are like this. Because every fucking anime fighter basically, oh man, DBZ's where it's at. Oh man, we need to make all anime fighting games like this. People want things to be easier, more, user friendly. Simplification, because that's what, because we don't want to scare away the casuals. So that's basically what they did, and they just applied that logic to every game. That's why every game has been dumbed down so much. That and Street Fighter. Because Street Fighter has name behind it, and they know that its formula is what the majority wants. So they just say, oh, well, we just make it like that, then we're good to go. Instant millions. Yay, everybody wants to play it. Except me. Not this guy. This guy doesn't want to play it. Not this guy. This guy said, nope. Not today. I'm just being honest. Because ever since DBZ came into the picture, fighting games have changed. And that's no joke. I don't know if you guys didn't notice it, but I noticed it. I think something's wrong here. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I started noticing the homogenization process started to happening, where every character follows the same diagram. Let's make all the moves the same, motions the same. Always, everybody has 2 supers, 3 special moves. Let's take away from diversity. We don't want people to have to learn the game. It's too much work.
Will not absolve you! Today, you witness your reckoning.
Still on the ugly bench.
You know,
Shifting sands
someone's
come to the mountain's furnace. The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Look at you, Footdown. I must leave no stone unturned.
You stand upon your doom, though you know it not. Experience an eon of suffering. Gather! Dust! Stabilize! Order guide you. The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Someone needs steady.
Shifting sands will not the mountain's furnace. Crumble.
Connection. Okay.
Solidify! Dust! Stabilize! Cowardly insects! More axe!
Yeah, pretty much. I get what you mean by that. Just looking up the answers. It's just that easy, and that's not fun. There's no fun in that. There. Ooh, shit. Sweet. I got a. Is that a great sword? Did I get a great sword? Sweet. I think that's a great sword. Yeah, it's basically just look up the cheat sheet. Oh, look, I'm good. I mean, for example, one of my friends, he's a Street Fighter player. He's like godly at the game already. And he loves it. And he's just like, oh man, it's like he just dominates. I'm just like, wow, that didn't take long. I was like, you barely played it and you're already that good at it. But he's really, really stupid good at Street Fighter. And he said he feels one with it because it plays similar. I was like, well, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised the Street Fighter player is godly at it. Because he knows he's all about that neutral and footsies. He loves that shit. I'm not surprised. He's like stupid good at it. I was just like, well, whatever. I told him this is your game, not mine. Yeah, he saw me quit already. I was like, yeah, I already quit, dude. I'm done with it. He's like, already? I'm like, yep. I quit. He said, you don't even have 30 hours on it. I'm like, yep. I already quit. It's done, man. I am done. I threw in the towel fast. I was like, nope. Not having fun. Not enjoying the game. I'm done. Next game. It's like, good for you. It's your game now. You can have it. I don't want anything to do with it. Hey, call me back. Call me when Guilty Gear actually comes back, and then I'll actually come back and actually put some effort in. That's ultimately what it is for me. It's like, oh, this game is boring. What's the number one thing when you think of Guilty Gear Strive? Boring. Reduced. Not Guilty Gear. I mean, I've showed people footage of like the previous games just to show you the difference of the game, like where it's come from, and then just watching how drastically reduced the game has become, how much less it's become. It's like you got to be blind not to see the difference. Like, I don't know what people were saying, like, Guilty Gear Xrd was like, oh, this game is so watered down, it's so brain dead, it's so... And I looked, and I played XX, like, religiously. XX was my number one Guilty Gear game. I played XX Reload, like, I played the crap out of that game. Loved it to death. It's probably still my number one fighting game probably next to Xrd. Xrd took over. And, you know, even I was like, Xrd's good, what are you talking about? Xrd's really good. Like, it's not as good as XX in some ways. Yes, I agree. But I ain't gonna sit there and say Xrd is like a bastardization. It's not. Strive is a bastardization. It's a big difference. It's homogenized. That's all it is. They can say whatever they want. They say it's like, oh well, it's either, well, it's a different game, or, oh well, you're just bad at games. I'm like, I think that's the biggest cop out argument when people say that shit. Well, you're just bad at fighting games. That's why you don't understand the complexity this game has. What complexity? What complexity? What are you talking about? All the quote unquote advanced shit that you're doing, it's all been done before, like in way higher magnitude. So don't give me that crap about complexity. Well, that's what they think. They think because you just don't understand like how deep this game is. You don't get it. I'm like, so you're saying the majority are geniuses at this game. You're saying everybody in the world's a genius that plays this game. So yeah, I'd love to see that argument go through. Well, you're just not smart enough. Oh yeah, just everybody in the world except me is godly at the game. Just I'm the only one that's bad at it. So it must be the answer must be that I must be bad at the game and everybody else is just godly at it. Like, yeah, that just totally makes sense. So everybody has a 300 IQ, but you. Duh. I mean, everybody has a 300 IQ. I don't know. You must be the dumb one. Well, yeah. It's like reality's calling. Like I don't know what mind world you're in, but obviously we're not on the same planet. I really doubt that everybody that plays the game is good at it. Now, do I not have the patience to deal with the game? Okay, I could say that for sure. I don't have the patience to deal with it because the key foundation is I don't enjoy it. So it has nothing to do with skill, has nothing to do with patience. It just has to do with I don't like the game. Period. It doesn't matter how hard, easy, or whatever. If it's not fun to me, what the fuck do I care? If I actually enjoyed the game and actually was interested in it and actually wanted to, I would put forth an effort and learn it. Because there's games I play where I get the shit kicked out of me and I still keep coming back for more. Because I know I can do it. I've proven that with some of the most masochistic games I've played. Probably one of the biggest. You want to know the biggest masochistic game I've ever played? It's probably got to be Celeste. That is like the definition of masochism. That game takes the balls of steel. Like you want a game that tests your fucking fortitude, tests your skill, tests your patience. That game will test you. Serious test. You can master that game. If you can beat that game and defeat all the challenges, you deserve a pat on the back. Because it takes a lot of effort. And I've died countless times trying to get better at it. And it felt good beating it. I almost rage quit the game. That's how fucking frustrated I was getting. Because I didn't think I was skilled enough to do it. But I did it, and I was like, I hang in there because I love the game. I honestly loved it. You're thinking to yourself, well, why do you like a game that tortures you? I was like, it's fun. Challenge is part of the fun. If the game's fun, so I'll put up with the bullshit.
Incinerate! Enhanced animal model 75. Deadly distance. Absorption test.
Yeah. That's what it feels like, though, dude. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. You could say it's fun to you. I mean, fun is subjective, obviously. Somebody that says something's fun, I can't. It's not the same level as fun as me. We'll never see eye to eye. Just my standards are so fucking high. That's the problem. I have ridiculously high standards. I can't. I just how I am. It's my nature.
Animal test 63 minutes. That's it. Deadly testing.
I think that's my biggest problem. because I have too high of standards. And that's what sucks. It's because I played video games for so long in my life. You know, it's hard to impress me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very hard to impress. So a lot of stuff that people love, I find very mediocre. But then there's other things where I find people that find games mediocre, I sometimes see a hidden potential. Or I'm like, this game has something special about it. I just can't quite put my finger on it. You know, but I see it though. I'm willing to give it a chance. Can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah, there's games I've come across like that, and a lot of times it's the ones that I find interesting are usually the ones that get mediocre scores. They'll be like mostly positive on Steam, and I look and say, no, don't dismiss this game. There's something here. There's something here. This game has potential. Don't count it out just yet. I mean, I see its flaws. I see the problem, but I can see the overall potential of the game. Where it's like, this thing could be so great if it just got a little push. And then there's the other games where I feel like, man, this game does not deserve the praise it gets because it's so overrated. Like Guilty Gear Strive, you know, is it a beautiful game? Oh yeah, it's probably the best looking anime fighting game it's ever come out. That's hands down truth. I'm not going to deny that, but that doesn't make the game. Exert had beautiful graphics, but it had substance.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis signal. Delicate testing. Motion to compel. Shadows. Stay clear. Written in the stars. Alignment. Incinerate.
Yeah, dexterity. I wish, you know, what makes me mad the most upset though is, you know, I love the series to death. I really do. I love Guilty Gear with all my heart. And that's what makes me so upset. Because I can't love this game. Because I can't lie to myself and say I love Strive because I don't. I don't. I really don't. My heart is not in it. And it upsets me so much because I love it so much. I love the series so much. I respect it so much. Just to see what it's become. And it just kills me, you know? It kills me. It kills me so much. Yeah, it's not satisfying at all. I feel no satisfaction when I'm playing. And I'm playing at a higher level. You know, I'm already ranked 10, you know, I'm already on Celestial. I got Celestial first day. I got Celestial, like literally when I played the second beta, I hit Celestial in 6 matches. 6 matches, I already top rank. Which is like the top 5% of the community. Already, after 6 fucking matches. I was like, oh boy, that's a joy. I'm at the top. Yeah, I don't fucking care. And I literally just left. And I was like one of the few people up there. And I was like, okay, this means shit. What do I care? There's nothing special about it. There's no, I feel nothing. Yeah, I feel it too. I sense the same thing with like Brawl did the same thing to me. Brawl started to decline a little bit because I didn't like the speed and all that. And then Wii U version just like, man, there's something missing here. Where's the soul? Where's the heart? Where's the, where's the things that made this game special? It's missing. And it was killing me. And then and then when Smash Ultimate came out, I was like, I'm done with this fucking game. This game just became fucking boring, man. There's nothing satisfying about it. There's nothing to aspire towards. There's no reason for it. Why do it? There's nothing driving me. It's just to do it just because of e-penis reasons. And it's nothing to be excited about anyway, so what does it matter? Oh, this is...
Lucky strike. Absorption test. Enhanced animal.
Yeah, just again, I don't like this new era of fighting games. I just feel like it's missing the soul. The soul of these fighting games is just not there anymore. Especially with as much as I keep harping about creative expression, there's no expression anymore. The expression's gone. There's nothing to express because you've homogenized everything for the sake of simplicity.
Stand clear.
There's nothing there anymore. Soul is dead. I feel nothing when I play these games now. They're just like, wow, everything is just uniform. Everything is just the same. The learning process has been like eliminated. Why learn anything? There's nothing to learn. For people that are hungry for an actual fighting game, there's really not much to learn. Part of the experience is the learning process. And I felt like when you learned in games, you rewarded that learning. You rewarded the people that actually sat down, learn new strategies, come up with something unique, kind of be like, be that guy. I want to be that guy. I want to be different than everybody else. I want to be this one that sets the trend. Be the guy who thinks outside the box. And you get rewarded for it.
Cannot be denied.
But it's not like that anymore.
Lucky strike. Incinerate. Let the show begin.
Two times, huh? They should twice.
Absorption test. Delve into destiny.
Yeah, those things are part of growth. You know, you want to feel like you're growing, and you want to feel like what you're doing is matters, or because you're taking that unique path, you're taking that risk to be that different person, and you get rewarded for it. You know, there's reason to drive to do new things. It gives you that satisfaction knowing that you did that yourself without any help. You were the one that went above and beyond. But yeah, music, movies, everything. Yeah, it's absolutely right. Everything's becoming bland. Everything's becoming homogenized. Everything's becoming the same because, like I said, I think everything's becoming, uniform. Well, also I think it's too is we're actually, I think in my opinion, we're becoming dumber. I really believe that. Society is intelligence is downgrading. I really don't. I think we're getting stupider. I really do believe that. Human intelligence is on decline because society does not want us to be smart. They want us to keep us stupid and keep us consuming. They don't want us to think. They don't want us to set trends. They don't want to actually improve things. They want to keep things under control. And what's the best way to keep people under control? Keep them stupid. That's the truth. Because the less educated you are and the lower your intelligence is, the easier it is to manipulate you.
Animal test 63 away. Yeah. Yeah. Animal hypostasis simulation. Motion to compel. Lucky strike.
I don't know if you agree with that theory, but people in power. Look at Donald Trump. He's a perfect example. Guy's not very smart, but he knows how to manipulate people. He's smart at that. He knows how to manipulate people. He even said in an interview a long time ago, he says, "What if I was to run for president? What kind of people would I represent?" He said the Republicans, because they're the stupidest people. And he's absolutely right. And why do you think he won the election? Because stupid people believed in him. 80 million or whatever stupid people thought this guy thought this dude is Jesus Christ. They thought he was the second coming of God. And I'm thinking to myself, man, you must have been born yesterday. You think that you really believe that this guy is the savior. This guy was sent to you from God above to represent humankind like he was some sort of deity. Like, you got to be shitting me. Look at the church. They thrive on people's faith and stupidity. Oh man, Church loves that. They want you to believe in that shit, so you give them that money. They don't want you to think for yourself. Hell no. You're a problem if you think for yourself because you go against their goals. You're a threat. Anybody that's intelligence is a threat because they know that you're not going to go with the program.
Shadows of Fate, absorption test. Animal test 60 minutes.
It's kind of sad, you know. I think it's repressing our growth as humans. That's why we've de-evolved so much. Look at all the dissent it's caused. You know, we're de-evolving into monkeys, man. And hell, I think monkeys are smarter than us sometimes. I think we insult the monkeys.
Decided by destiny. Delve into destiny. Animal test 60 minutes.
Hey, where do you go?
Shadows of Fate. Lucky Squad. Absorption test. Motion.
Yeah, I don't believe in the system either. I think the system's a joke. We are getting dumber. I feel I've gotten stupider. And it's kind of sad because I thought I was always a pretty smart kid. I mean, everyone knows young, you know, people would always say, hey, your son's really gifted. He's really bright. And then, man, just knowing how things are, I've never been more, like, depressed. Like, just how the world is now. Like, seriously, my depression's gone up over and over the course of the last 20 years. My joy in my life has really been tampered with. I don't feel as excited about things anymore. I have nothing to aspire towards. I don't feel anything, you know, I feel dead inside. Even the things I used to find joy in, you know, like, those things have changed. And they're not interesting anymore. I really do. I really feel like my brain I'm getting dumb. And I mean, I don't think I'm dumb. But maybe I don't know. Sometimes it makes you question yourself. They say that people that question their intelligence and just question things are actually some of the most intelligent people. Because they don't just conform to the norm. I'm not particularly a conformist. Sure, I'm lazy. I mean, that I do admit, I am lazy. That I'm not going to deny. I'm pretty lazy. But when I'm motivated to do something and I have to drive, man, you get to really see me shine. I do blossom like a flower, and I'm just like, I can really show my potential, you know. But I need that drive to make me attracted towards it. You give me that drive, man, I will show you 200%. Because it makes me want to be better. I have no incentive to be better, so it's like, why? Why be better? What's the reason? What's the point? That sounds pretty depressing when I say it that way, but that's what it feels like to me. You gotta give me something to aspire towards, and I don't feel aspired. Probably why my attention is, I have such a short span of attention. Because things just don't interest me, so I get bored easy.
Nice. No, we're high.
It's probably part of the reason in conjunction with them dumbing things down, but yeah, I just things used to be. Sometimes, I mean, I'm an over. I think I have a very complicated way of thinking. But sometimes it's also a detriment because I don't see clearly. Because I overthink things. Like, for a solution to a problem, I always use the most complicated solution. Because when I see a problem, I always think it's got to be harder than this. And it turns out it's usually fucking piss easy. And I'm like, oh man, I should have known that. But because of my way of thinking. And then there's stuff I'll figure out that's super complicated, and I just figure it makes sense to me. I'm like, man, I figured it out pretty quick. I'm proud of myself. But then I can't figure out something real simple because I'm looking so hard for the complicated solution, and it's trying to use my intelligence. And I feel that, oh, you don't need to do that. Don't do that. That takes too much effort. Oh, okay. But don't try, got it. That's what it feels like when I play Strive. That's what it feels like. It feels like, oh, why try? Why try to do something cool? Alone. I don't feel that way. I don't feel alone in the sense. I have friends that really love me, and I know that. And that's just the inner demons talking to me. Because, we all have those inner demons. Believe me, we all have the inner demons. They say the meanest things to us. Want us to think really bad of ourselves. And they know it's not true. It's just you saying that to yourself. Wanting to believe in the negative. That's not true. It's really not. So I know I'm not alone. And you'd be surprised how many people are similar to you. You just don't know because you don't. I guess maybe you don't hear others out, or maybe you just don't realize that you're not I understand where I'm coming from. You feel like you're the only person in the world that thinks this. And sometimes I feel that way too. I'm thinking to myself, am I seriously believing that I'm the only person that thinks Strive is a bad game? Am I the only person in the world that thinks Strive is a bad game? And I must be wrong because the majority thinks it's the best game ever. So I must be wrong, or I must be stupid. And it's not true. I'm not stupid. I know I'm not stupid. I mean, but you think about it logically. Is it true? Okay, put it into perspective. Would you believe the majority of the people of the world are geniuses, or the majority of people of the world are stupid? With common sense, you would think, I think the majority of people are stupid. It's like, oh yeah, 99% of people in this world are all geniuses. It's just you that's dumb. Yeah. No. That is no. You have common sense, you know that's a lie. But you'd be surprised we're a lot more similar than you think. So, yeah, I've had a lot of people come on my stream, and they also like me because I'm the guy that kind of challenges the norm. I'm the kind of the guy. I'm like the anti-hero in a sense because I state the truth in a sense where, and people like to hear that. It's like, oh man, this guy is just speaking it the way it needs to be heard. Like this guy goes against what everybody else thinks. I'm like that rebel. I'm a rebel when it comes to fighting games. I am a huge rebel. I think that people like that about me though, because the fact. Also, when I play video games, especially with fighting games, I'm always trying to be very unique when I play. I try to do things outside the box. I try to learn different things. I actually try to challenge myself, go above and beyond what you normally see, because I actually want to learn. I want to challenge my brain. So instead of just do what everybody else does, because that's easy. Anybody can just do what everybody else does. I mean, just follow a template. There you go. Instant success. It's like a recipe. Oh yeah, you want to learn how to bake a cake? Just look up the instructions online. There you go. You baked the cake. Yay. I mean, obviously, I don't care about that, but I'm just saying and putting it into context. That's how it feels. Just follow the playbook. And you'll win. Yay, good for you. You should feel so special about yourself. You should feel like you're a god. Oh my god, everybody loves you, thinks you're the best in the world. You know, get that pat on the back that you deserve because you did what everybody else did. That makes you so special. I mean, if you can't tell, it's like horribly bad sarcasm, then I mean, super sarcastic. But that's what it feels like. Um, Ultimately, that's what it feels like. Yeah, it is the snowflake mentality. I'm not the type of snowflake. I'm better than everybody else because everybody else said I'm the best. I'm the best. No, you're not. It isn't just push the button and you win. That doesn't make you godly. God forbid you fail. And then what pisses me off is those people are the ones that get rewarded. Those are the people. They're the ones that are, given the praise, given the rewards, given everything because, snowflake. It's just not. I'm sorry. It makes it kind of, when I see that shit, I'm honestly insulted. I feel insulted. I feel insulted because I feel it insults my intelligence. It really does. It's like when you watch me play Guilty Gear Strive, like literally somebody is just doing the most basic shit, gets so much reward off their basic shit, and here I am doing the complicated stuff, or well, trying to. I'm actually making an attempt, and they're getting more out of what they do than what I get out of what I do. So obviously the game rewards more for them than for me. So the fact that I'm trying and actually trying to learn the game and actually do all the intricate stuff, go beyond the norm, I'm the one that gets nothing. And then these guys are getting everything. That's what it feels like. It's like, oh boy, yay. I feel so boring. Not only am it bore me, but the fact that I'm not even getting rewarded for doing the hard stuff. Like, you have all this risk, and it's shit reward. Where you get these people that do the most minimalistic risk, and they're getting rewarded the most. It's not like it's high risk, high reward. No, it's low risk, high reward. And high risk, low reward. Perfect example is when I'm playing Melia in Guilty Gear Strive, even though I've never used Melia before. I'm like doing all this cool shit with Melia, trying to go above the norm, do more than most Melias do. Granted, you really can't do that much. And, like, nothing. You know what I mean? It's nothing. Oh, look at all that work I spent and all that super and all that meter and all that resources for fucking 50% damage. It looks cool as shit. I've done some stuff on stream that people are like, dude, that look dope. And they'll be like, whoa, that combo looks sick. And it's like, you carried them full screen and did that shit juggle all the way across the screen. Didn't do very much damage, but it looked amazing. And I'm thinking, wow, look at all that effort I put into that combo. And it gave me that little damage. It looked fucking sick as shit. Looked awesome. Like, anybody should give you applause, for all that work you did. But no, the game's like, why'd you do all that? What was the reason for doing all that? Oh yeah, there was none. Because fuck you. But we'll make sure when May does 1-2 Dolphin, we'll make sure she does Half-Life. Because that makes sense. And here I'm trying to do, like, May combos that nobody else does. And then I look at how you do them, and I'm like, oh, why do all that? All that work I did, it looks cool, but why do it? There's no reason to. There is jack shit reason to do it. Why do that when you don't have to try? Because God forbid trying. So, but that's what it feels like to me, man. That's what it feels like, dude. It really does. Why do that when you don't need to? Because that would be dumb. It makes me just want to log into Strive just to show you what I can do. And just to be like, why do all that? Exactly. You have to play like this. You have to do what everybody else is doing, because that's what works.
Delve into destiny. Animal hypostasis emulate. Motion to propel. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Squirrel mark 2. Shadows of fate. Incinerate. Let me slide. Reading the stars. Motion to propel. Enhance animal on 75 animal test 63. Shadows of fate.
Oh yeah. Exactly. No, you're absolutely right, Vix. Is discovering you want to find another love. I hate that. Like, oh, just play the old shit. I'm like, I don't want to play the old shit. I don't. I love the stuff. I'm not saying like I love Exerd. I always tell people this. I love Exerd. Exerd's my favorite Guilty Gear. But I've played it enough. The experience is not there anymore. I want a fresh experience. I want to fall in love again. I want to go back to the game and be like, oh man, I miss this game. You know, I miss this game. I want to play it again. I want to fall in love again like I did before then, but with a new experience. That's what I want. I don't think what I'm asking for is unreasonable. You know, finding new loves is an awesome feeling. You know, that's those experiences define who we are. You know, and not having any new experiences that excite you, that kind of sucks. I don't want to live in the past. I want to look towards the future. Past is cool and all, like nostalgia is great and all to a degree, but I don't want to feel like I'm just living in the past. That to me is like you're lying to yourself. Like, sure, like people love nostalgia because it makes them feel good. Because they like, it's not because they like the thing that they loved in the past, it's because they miss the feeling that they used to have that thing in the past gave them. That's what they want. They want that feeling. Of course, we all want that feeling. I want that feeling too. But I need a new experience to achieve that feeling. I want to feel good.
Truly is fascinating.
Reminds me of that. There's that comic I watched where this girl. It was kind of sad, like the truth about like how we're becoming like kind of roboticized, where we just all think the same way. It was. Yeah, I forgot. I think it was Merryweather Comics. I mean, let me try to find it. It's kind of scary. Oh yeah, here it is. This is yeah, I found it. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know whether you want to see something kind of scary. This is what I'm talking about. This right here. This is sad. It almost made me kind of sad because I feel this is the direction that we're heading. Oh yeah, here we go. This thing. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this thing's scary. Just show you this video. What's up, Kirito? How you doing?
Which should I choose?
Show you this. That's very cursed. Something that's very. What is it, Kirito? Hold on, let me log out of this and we'll talk about it. I'm done with Genshin today. I'll show you the video. Just watch it, just to show you how scary this applies to real life. Well, just watch like what happens. It's not long.
1000年後の未来へタイムリープできた。知らないことばかりの魅力的な未来、早く探索したいな。
ようこそタイムリープ使者さん。これはあなたの薬と部屋の鍵となります。
僕が来るの分かってたの？この薬は何？
人間の命は大切。その命を危険な目に遭わせるより、この世のすべての快楽を直接脳に与えます。安全な部屋に座りながら、太陽が燃え尽きて消える日まで、あなたの命を人工的に伸ばさせていただきます。
でも、僕は冒険するのが大好きだし。
はい。冒険している時と同じようなドーパミンとセロトニンを与えさせていただきます。あなたは完璧に幸せになります。
試してみてもいいかな。少しだけなら。
So terrifying. Hang on, that shit scares me, dude. That's like, God, it like creeps me out so hard. Because it's knowing that that's the truth. That's where we're heading. That's what they're doing to us. Don't think. Just do what everybody else does. Be safe. Be in your happy spot. Don't think. We'll just give you that artificial feeling. Make sure you feel good about yourself. Oh, you like that? You like that video, huh? You like that video? Yeah. Future of Humanity is what it's called. So yeah, I'll give you the link. You like that video? Yeah, I'll give you the link. Yeah, Merryweather Comics. Oh, really? You have another one? I gotta see this. Kirito, thanks for showing me. Let me see this. That's got me very curious. Oh, titties. Because titties. I love titties. That I'm Oh yeah, I saw this before. Yeah, I've seen this one, Dead Josie. Is it the 8-minute one or is it the which one is it? Eternal Gaming Cafe?
I'm so relieved I was able to get in on the Eternal Gaming Cafe.
What? Eternal?
You haven't heard about it? It's so great! They take care of your every need while you basically live your life inside a video game.
What? That sounds amazing!
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited!
This already sounds like.
I have so much time to do crafting now.
Doctor, I'm going to check out the new gaming cafe.
Oh yeah? Let me know if it's good.
I already know this is gonna go downhill.
Welcome, young lady, to the Eternal Gaming Cafe!
Hello.
Let me introduce to you how we do things here! Follow me, miss. This floor is for first-timers who are trying out the 1-month trial. Each room is equipped with a VR helmet, a gaming PC, and a comfortable chair.
How do you keep people fed?
Hmm? You wanna see?
God, yeah.
We just press this button. The player is informed that he has to take his daily dose of vitamins, proteins, and fibers.
Alert. Feeding commencing. Open mouth.
And the system feeds him. It usually happens automatically.
The human body won't last with just the setup.
That's true. Our setup for a long-time customer is different. Wanna see?
Sure.
Great.
I swear I already know this is gonna go down. This is
Follow
not gonna go
me
well.
to the next floor. Out of my way! Just one of our customers. Come along now. Here we are, Miss
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie. A beautiful
Jeez, I wonder where
name.
that was inspired from. Same principle, man.
Oh, don't worry. Each VR helmet is equipped with a spray that simulates pleasant smells and tastes.
Stagnant air causes respiratory issues.
We do filter the air too. Now, come along. Here's one of our newer customers. Look at the comfort and convenience. Our state-of-the-art full VR headset gives him complete control through a simple brain implant that reroutes his nerve impulses.
What's his diet like?
Diet? No worries about that. This man has the nutrition package. We give him a formula at regular intervals that fulfills every dietary need. Oh, vegetarian too. It enters his stomach through this tube here. Extra convenient.
I see.
In the past, to get this type of freedom, you would have to pay thousands of dollars a month. Our system makes it very affordable. Our cheapest package is just $1.99.
This man has bed sores.
There are beds available in the other room. It's his choice to use them.
What about hygiene?
We have public restrooms, but for a higher fee, we do have other
It's
options.
disgusting, man.
This isn't safe.
Nothing indulgent is fully safe, but we encourage you to play in moderation.
How?
All booths have this sticker. That was my idea, actually.
What about muscle atrophy? Their muscles will waste away if you don't use them.
It's true.
Well, we have an option of electrode simulation.
What?
For an extra fee, players can have their muscles stimulated electrically.
Yeah.
It's like a workout without the effort.
Talk about just making people lazy. Holy shit.
FAQ folder.
Don't have to do a damn thing.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's just scary. It's not cool, man. That would bother me. Just knowing that you're just gonna be a vegetable. You don't gotta think, you don't gotta do anything. You don't gotta feed yourself. You don't gotta think for yourself. You just live in complete bliss while you're a potato in a machine. That's where we're headed. But that's what they're doing to humans. They want to make us like that. They don't want us to think. They don't want us to actually come up with ideas and actually better mankind. They want to keep you under control. They don't want you to express yourself. Because if you express yourself, you'll be against their ideals, because intelligent people actually question things. They don't want that. You're a threat. Yeah, no, it's honestly true though. Yeah, they're trying to do that to us. They do it through everything, our entertainment, our, our livelihood. We get codependent on things. We don't do anything ourselves. They don't want us to have a life. Game here forever. Let me check out. Let me see the conclusion. Is that the second part? The last part? This
Have you recovered from a relaxing weekend?
one's kind of long.
Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep, only from Sleep Number. On Redfin, you can
Let's
tour
see,
homes
this one too.
virtually with a 3D walkthrough. That's real estate done right.
What is this?
Ah, it appears you decided against some of our options.
Oh,
Now.
If those mouth infections are allowed to remain, he'll die of sepsis. How can you not feel this?
Well, you likely took our painkiller option. For a 50-cent monthly fee, we provide regular painkillers through his feeding tube.
You can't legally prescribe painkillers.
On the contrary, the Eternal Gaming Act makes it perfectly legal.
I mean, I'm lazy to a degree, but this is pretty sad where you don't even want to do your basic functions. You don't even want to move.
Do you want to give it a go, miss? You
That's
can
pretty
play
lazy.
video games for as long as you want. No other distractions will exist.
And I couldn't play video games all day. I get tired of it. I gotta do something else.
That man won't survive. Frequent use of painkillers will cause liver damage. His weak heart could cause cardiac arrest, and the rot in his mouth will spread.
If you're worried about it, you can get your teeth removed before time. It's not like you'll need them anyway.
What about body hygiene routine, medical care?
Listen, miss, we don't force them to stay here. They are free to leave and visit a doctor at their leisure.
Especially when you get them
We provide
addicted.
showers. People are free to get up and use them if they want. Don't you see? We don't restrict them in any way.
Keep control.
We simply give them the freedom to play games forever.
Mind control,
If
man.
they stay in their comfortable seats, then that's their choice. We exist because people choose us.
But when they play that, they're not
You mentioned
the enemy.
Absolutely. Let me show you. Wonderful, isn't it? Perfect immersion, no bed sores, no hygiene issues. Simply unadulterated experience. Well, it does take a bit to get used to looking at, but the clients are quite happy.
This place is. Mentally healthy people don't choose to come to a place like this.
All a matter of perspective. If someone has a bad life, why not let them live a better one here?
This isn't a better life. Bed sores, tooth infections, muscle atrophy. All the people who can't afford your premium service. They're not living, they're rotting.
Miss Abercrombie, which is better? Decades of despair, or a few years of bliss? Some minimum wage workers save for years to live the rest of their lives here.
Just like
I'll
such
go
a
to
scam, dude.
Oh, good. More publicity is always welcome. After all, we're still expanding.
You're a monster.
How about it? Would you like to get started on our trial period? I can recommend a good, cheap dentist to pull out your teeth. You look well off. Maybe we can set you up with a premium service. Just imagine it. No more working, no more cooking, no more cleaning, no more worries. Just enjoy yourself for the rest of your life. We'll let you play whatever games you want, forever. There are no limits.
Let go.
Ah, sorry. Please don't.
I'm sorry, sir. Your account was declined unless you have another payment method. Sir, if you won't vacate the premises willingly, we'll have to remove you.
My leg! You don't! No! No! You can't do this! I'm going to 6 months! That's impossible!
Jeez.
Move it back! Move it back! Please! Please! Help me! I'm glad to take me away!
Imagine that, not moving your legs for 6 months.
Move it back!
Your muscles wouldn't work.
Sometimes a credit card gets declined. It'll happen from time to time.
I said, what will happen to him?
Hey, relax now. We'll just put him outside the building. He'll be fine. Come back when you want to set up your subscription. She'll be back. Yes.
Here you are, sir. You can call a cab or a family member.
I don't have any family. I can't move for a cab. Please, don't do that.
Sad.
Howard, please help me.
Yep.
God damn, he's in bad shape.
Look at this jaundice. I bet this over is more shit.
Jesus, what have they been putting in that algae slurry they feed him? Inconsiderate assholes.
Ah, Bianca! How was the gaming cafe?
Stop talking to me.
Oh, okay.
Doctor, I'm headed home for the day.
That's okay. See you on Monday. You can't help everyone.
Hey, wake up. Hmm? Hey there. Sorry. Why are you just standing here? I guess. I'm on a lot of painkillers lately. I have a toothache. Do you want to run a dungeon with me? Then you can make a dentist appointment after. Sure. That sounds good. This is what I love about this team. There are so many nice people like you.
Sorry, sir. Your card was declined.
Yeah. The sad truth, man. It makes you think. It really does make you think. Yeah. Nah, I mean, I appreciate it showing me that. Yeah, thanks for showing me that, Kirito. Yeah, it's kind of a sad reality that we live in. Yes, we shouldn't suppress people's brains. We should let the brain flourish. We should let people think for themselves, make choices, live life. Don't suppress it like that. That's just not a way to live. People don't deserve that. I'm glad I can at least think for myself. I don't want to ever lose that. I never want to feel like I can never think for myself. Because the minute I stop thinking for myself is the minute I stop living. But it seems like nowadays, nobody wants anybody to speak their mind. Nobody wants anybody to have independent thought, no opinions, no choices. Just do what everybody else does because we have to keep everybody in the hive mindset. And I hate the hive mindset. I really do. I hate it. I don't want to be like everybody else. Yeah, but being a lazy piece of shit and doing nothing and just becoming a vegetable like that, that's not a way to live. That's not a way to live. That's a terrible way to live. That's probably why, people are dying a lot younger because we're unhealthy. We don't do anything, we're getting stupider. Look at everyday life, how people act. And it's all, society is taught, we're taught this. We're fed this shit. So, yeah, thanks for showing me, Kirito. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's called addictions, man. These companies fuel addictions. It's no different than gacha games. It's no different than getting new products come out. Oh, you need the latest phone. You need the latest car. Oh, you gotta have it because everybody else has it. You better have it too. Keep that cash going. Create that inflated demand, even though it's fake. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I understand we like. I'll be honest. I mean, I love video games. Video games are an escape from reality. That's why I like going into. I like the fantasy. I like the fact that it's fantasy. I do like that escape into the fantasy world, but I don't want to live in it. I don't want to. I don't want to be in the fantasy world. I want to stay in reality. But I do. I do. Oh, that's pretty cool. He just fell while jogging and was on my son of his life. Jeez. Yeah, I've heard of stories like that. People get brain damage, and that's scary. But I'm saying when you literally have a choice to think for yourself, I don't want to ever be suppressed of that and be controlled, or I can't think. I don't want that to be taken from me. It's like, hey, let me make my own choices. You know, that's important to individuality. We need to have that. But again, I do escape to video games as to get away from reality. It's a nice escape. I think a lot of us want to do that. Sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes reality sucks. I admit it. Reality is not a bunch of roses. It is pretty damp sometimes. It's pretty bad. So sometimes you just need that escape into the fictional world. And the fact that I enjoy the fictional world because it's not real. It's like dreams. The fictional world is like dreams to me. It's how I experience dreams. Dreams that can never happen, but that's what makes them great. They're like aspirations to, to have that, my sense of creative mind, my sense of to go beyond the norm, do something that's not possible. That's why I play video games, because they're that way for me to express the impossible. But yeah, I wouldn't want to live in it, because then it loses charm, and I know it's not real. You can't discern from reality and fiction. I want to still have that ability to do that. Yeah, humans are lazy by default. I do agree with that. So, but I enjoy that escape. And that's all I want it to be. It's just a temporary escape. That's all. I don't want it to be a permanent escape, just a temporary one. It's still, you gotta come back to reality. BCI headset, never heard of that. What is that? Oh, it's a neurological device. Open source brain computer interface. Does it like? Is it like it? So it simulates like your neurological senses, I guess. Oh, it reads brainwaves. Yeah, that can be dangerous. You can reverse engineer that. Yeah, there's a lot of scary shit you look it up. Like, it sounds like, oh, it means well, but then you can see somebody really take this the wrong way. But basically, it just means that you don't have to do anything. Basically making it where everything is automated, piloted. You can just imagine you don't have to drive your car, you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you don't have to walk, you just basically just go, oh, okay, I'll just put on this helmet and everything just happens. I don't have to do anything. I'm like, I don't know, that to me that sounds scary, man. That does not sound like an advancement, that sounds like our detriment. You're gonna destroy humans that way. Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with this shit. We can't be as lazy as we are. We're getting so lazy as human beings. It's like you gotta use your body. It's there. It's designed to be used. You gotta use your body, man. Your body's gonna rot if you don't use it. You know, you have to think, you have to challenge yourself, you have to walk, you gotta just use your body. Yeah, but it's nice. I'll be honest. There's times where I just want to get out of the house. You know, I want to go get some fresh air, go do some exercise. You know, go drive my car somewhere, go walk around, you know, hang out with friends, socialize. It's nice to do those things. Living at your home and just staying in your computer all day, I mean, I don't know, it gets boring after a while. The only reason I stay home a lot because I have to work from home. But trust me, if I could go out and do things with people, right now I'm really busy, I don't have time. But trust me, I'd rather go out with friends and do things and actually, you know, communicate, use my, you know, just to get my body and brain to do things. I'd rather do that than just sit in my computer chair 24/7 and never do anything. Because you're going to feel like shit. You are. You're going to feel like shit. Your brain's going to tell you that too. It's like, man, you need to do something, man. Like sitting here and doing nothing, that's not good for you. The only problem I have is I am lazy and I like to eat. And I know it's a bad combination. And me being a gamer, it does not help. But I've been trying to work on it, eating better and drinking a lot more water and trying to do my walks every day. I haven't been doing it lately because it's been so hot. But, you know, just live a little. They have a legal right to mess with your body. That sounds fun. Because of course they do, because money. Because there's no moral fabrication in that whatsoever. You know, fuck that shit. You know, what they're doing is very morally wrong. You know, they don't care. You know, because ultimately all these companies care about is how they're going to make money. How are we going to stay in control and make money and rule the world? Because that's what companies want. Companies, all they care about is the money, man. Keep that money machine running through whatever legal means that it takes. As long as they can legally do it, they don't give a fuck for the moral repercussions. Yeah, it's definitely a wake up call, that's for sure. But yeah, but it's ultimately type realistic. We'll get cat girls, we'll get cat waifus. I can see that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't genetics like that. Like, oh man, don't let our fantasies stay fantasies. That's what makes them special, because they're fantasies. Like anime is a fantasy world. I want it to stay fantasy. I don't want it to become reality. I don't think I would appreciate it as much. All right, guys. Well, it's 4 o'clock right now. Man, I've only been up for about a couple hours. So, yeah, it's just a sad reality. It's scary, though. I try not to think about things like that because it gets me really depressed. Bad enough that life sucks at times already. I don't need it to suck more. Yeah. Again, let's keep the fiction. Reality is fine the way it is. It doesn't need to be the fiction. The fiction, keep it fiction. the fiction, the fantasy needs to stay fantasy. Let keep them separate. So, let me see, what time is it right now? It's 4 o'clock. And nothing really else going on, guys. I already did my dailies on Genshin. A lot of work, still working a ton of overtime. UFOs? I don't know. I have a hard time believing that shit. Sometimes I think that shit is like super fake, but it could be real. I don't know. It's hard for me to believe. Are there really aliens? Well, it's 2021 and the world hasn't ended yet. So that was obviously a lie. It's like Nostradamus bullshit. It's like, oh yeah, the world's gonna end in 2010, 2015, still hasn't ended yet. Where's your end of the world? Still haven't seen it, still waiting. Just because we had a pandemic doesn't mean the world's ending. I mean, it would have affected us for sure. But we found a cure and hopefully move past this. Sometimes it takes a tragedy to bring out the best in humans because it makes us kind of reflect on ourselves to realize that, hey, you get people down in the dumps, and then that's when that's a true judge of character. To say, hey, we miss the good times. We want to be better. Reflect on ourselves and say, hey, we've been led astray, and this pandemic has shown the worst in us. Yeah, there's always that possibility, Garrett, though. I mean, anything's possible. Improbable, unlikely, but, the reality is very unlikely. But it's not impossible. But it's very unlikely. So, yeah, it's possible aliens ignore us. That's true, too. Yeah, well, humans, we have carnal desires, and men are pigs. I mean, look at my room, for example. My room is just fucking waifus all over the wall. I have nothing but girls on my wall. I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18. I got 18 waifu posters on my wall. I got a whole room just full of boxed waifus. So yeah, we're pigs. I make guys like girls. We men are sexually attracted to the female body. It's in our nature. It's in our genes, man. It's lust. I said, if you looked at my room, you'd be like, oh man, this guy is a fucking waifu nut. And it's just waifu and just anime and video games in my room. But it's my expression. It's who I am. It's how I express myself. I like the stuff I like because I like it, not because anybody tells me. Because I like what I like. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't hurt anybody. I don't bother anybody. This is my dream world. Let me have my dream world. This is my escape. This is where I go to escape. So, but anyways, hey, oh, well, yeah. Well, yeah, there's always that chance. But how long is that going to take? Is that going to take 1,000 years, 10,000 years, 1,000,000 years? You don't know. It'll probably be beyond our lifetime. Like the end of the world. Oh, it's eventually going to happen? Oh, yeah. When? The next 10 centuries? The next 5 millenniums? When? You know, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think I'll be dead before the world ends. Before the universe ends. It'll eventually happen, though. But I think I'll be long gone from this world before it happens. I mean, think about it. I have about 40 years left to live on an average before I pass away. And that's if nothing happens to me. You know, I could drop dead of a heart attack. I could get killed. I can get ran over by a car. I can just die in my sleep. You don't know. I'm hoping I live till I'm 80. Immortality, I don't think I'd ever want that curse. I don't want to live forever. I think immortality is a curse. I think I would dread it. I wouldn't want that. Even if I was offered to me and say I can let you live forever. You can never die. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Oh, I believe that, yeah, uploading our brains into a computer. You know what? There's a game oh man, you ever play this game? Like, there's a game that exactly describes what what you're talking about. You ever played this game? This game, man. It's exactly what you're talking about. So basically what happens is, so basically humanity, the world is about to end. There's like, I don't know if there's like a meteorite or something that destroys the Earth. They take all the collective consciousness of whatever available, like, people are left in the world, upload it to a computer, and send it out to outer space. And then society carries on from that computer. It's a trip, dude. It's such a depressing game, but it's so good. I really enjoyed this game. This game was really, really awesome. It's very dark. But basically, exactly what you said. Yeah, I played this a long time ago. Yeah, back in 2015. I bought it when it first came out. And it was a trip, dude. You know, the picture, you see it right there. Where the girl is the machine. The machine sees the girl, but it's actually a machine. It's just been implanted her collective unconscious of what she was human into the machine. So, and then the guy realizes, the hero, he realizes that he's not real. He's just a machine. He said, none of these fucking things are real. Like, and then basically what they did to preserve their lives, they uploaded their memories into another computer chip and launched their copies into outer space. And then the guy's like, that ain't us, man. Like, that isn't us. that's a fake. Like that isn't me. And that was the only way to preserve their lives because they were gonna die. But it's not real. And then the computer chips think that it's reality. They see, oh, we're human beings. We're living on a beautiful planet. Everything, and all it is just a satellite orbiting in space while the whole universe is coming to ruin. I'm just like, it just terrified me, knowing that that's what the reality of your future is, knowing it's not real. You're just living in this little bubble you think is reality, and it's not even real. And you're not even real. You're just data. Yeah, humans all died out and uploaded their minds. Yeah, that's not real, man. That's not real. That's fake. It's just emulation, dude. You can emulate a human. It's not really a human, though. I don't want to be a machine. I would never want to be a machine. I think I'd go crazy, knowing I was a machine. If you knew the reality of it. Actually, I could show you. Actually, let me show you something. No, I'm spoiling the game right now.
I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Yeah, that's true. What if we are a simulation? I don't know. Does that count? That's a good question. I do like the sending. I think it's really
As good as
sad.
it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, it took me like 3 days to beat 3 or 4 days. I spent a lot of time on this game. It's like the story was just really carrying me the whole way. I just couldn't, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off. What are you waiting for?
Just bracing myself.
Well, push the button when you're done.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6,
You gotta be kidding me.
4,
Still here. Still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon and Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large in a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survived, that something was on.
Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine, you lied. And I believed in you and I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance.
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Yeah, that ending's like tough for me to swallow. Knowing that you went through all that shit just to know that you're gonna die. And this fake you is gonna replace you. Alright, let me show you the last part. This is the last part. This is the part that puts the whole thing into perspective. Well, that ain't it.
Whoa. Is this? Did it work?
That's fine. This questionnaire, I was like, oh my god, man. It took a while answering this questionnaire. It took like a good 10 minutes, I think, just thinking about it. Just trying to comprehend the situation. Like, how do you feel? Like, how would you feel knowing that you're not really you? Like you're almost, it's like you're living a lie. Like, see, I would take it more the extreme the other way because I feel like you've lost your sense of humanity. Yeah, this one messed with my head when I was playing this. It fucked with me. Had a powerful effect, that's for sure. Makes you think.
Catherine? Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, son. Everything's all right now.
It's something I couldn't accept. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. Like it would. I'd go crazy knowing it's just like, that's just not me. It'll never be me. Like I said, humanity is important to me. I'm me. I always, there's only going to be one me. No one could ever be me. And knowing that I'm not me, or knowing someone else has become me, and that's saying that's me, that's not me. Yeah, just because you have everything doesn't mean you're going to be happy either. Human beings are flawed. We will bring our own demise. We are makers, but we are also our own undoing. So we know how to build, but we also know how to destroy. So I think it's almost like it's like a pendulum. It goes both ways. Once one side gets too heavy, the other side comes around. So all the good times and the bad times come, and back from the bad times, good times come, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Shit. Humans are some of the most evil creatures in this world. But they're also some of the most kind. They're some of the most kindest. They commit sin that would put a devil to shame. But they're capable of love and great things that even would make an angel shed a tear. So it's good and the bad. We go both ways. We're flawed. We're all capable of wrong. Yeah, I mean, when it depends, you know, push comes to shove. What are people willing to do? So, it's all good, though. All right, Kirito. I'd like to stay in chat, but I gotta get to sleep. I gotta get up and around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I gotta go to work. I gotta actually go into the office tomorrow. I gotta pick up my laptop and turn in my desktop. They don't want us using our desktops anymore. They want us to use laptops at home. So, gotta go turn it in tomorrow. At least I get paid for driving down there, so I'll probably get paid for an hour and a half of doing absolutely nothing but driving. This is easy. So, but good talk. Always appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Probably around. I think we're gonna be doing mandatory overtime starting Tuesday, Monday. So I'm probably gonna have to be working till 3. So I'll probably just jump on afterwards, do my dailies, and then I'm only gonna play for like an hour and go to sleep. I got a lot of stuff to do this week, so I gotta still clean up the other house. I'm gonna be busy this week. And I got they're coming out to fix my AC because it broke. And then my plumber guy is supposed to come out Tuesday to fix some stuff. So, got stuff to take care of. No, that's worries. I'll be on probably around 3 a.m. I'm probably only going to stay on till like 4, maybe 4:30. I'm not going to stay on long. It's going to be like that every day until Friday. Friday I work from 1 to 10, so I'll be streaming after that. From like 10:30 to 4, and then Saturday I think Saturday I gotta do all that cleaning. Gotta clean the house up on Saturday. Because my roommate's leaving Friday, and then Saturday we're gonna come in and clean the house. That's probably gonna take us all day. So we'll probably be there from 10 to 6, just cleaning the house. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take several hours, but it needs to be done. And then we gotta meet up with the manager. So, anyways, you guys take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow around 3. So, have a good night. Peace out.